Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I am making a storage box, DIY storage box for A6 size either stamps or A6 size dies, and I've got plenty of these boxes, so I'm gonna use one to make storage for stamps A6 size and another one to make a storage box for A6 size die sets. And are you ready? Ta-da! I love repurposing boxes. Okay, they're the easiest and brilliant. So I've got this pedigree dentistic box, and they're coming in two different boxes. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, or whether it's depending on which store you buy from, but you get this hard cardboard and you get the thin one. And for those of you who have doggies would know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the thin one is more like your cereal box, which is too thin, but this one is real good cardboard. And yes, I do buy a little tip for you dog lovers. We actually don't have a large dog. We have a French bulldog and he is super small, so I buy large steaks. I cut them in half and it lasts, instead of 6 weeks, 12 weeks. So just a little heads up if you want to save some money, really. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing, and I keep these boxes. I already glued together using just glue gel, or you can use ordinary glue, the top, so both sides, top and bottom, are closed. And next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure the box, and it's 8.5 inches. Let's call it 8.5. And I will draw a line, if I will find something to draw it with. Let's have a look. My pen disappeared because I was writing my Christmas cards upstairs in the living room. So okay, I'll take this one. So I will divide this box in half. So this is the box, and I'm going 4.25. Oh, and this pen hasn't been used yet. New year, new pen. How about that? So I'm going 4.25, 4.25. I will do that all way round. 4.25, 4.25, and 4.25, and this side, and my last side. Okay, so this is my guide, and you can draw a line if you want. I'm gonna skip this step. I'm gonna take my knife straight away and I will cut. Oh, and I'm already cutting. It's not a straight cut already. I'm not worried about that because my edges are going to be covered. That's completely fine with me. And I will go ahead and do it all way around. now I have got 2 bits, and I'm just gonna take this one off a little bit. Maybe with scissors is gonna be easier. Okay, that's better. So these two are gonna be sitting next to each other, and I will later on glue them down like so. And as you can see, A6 size, whether it's stamps or dies, are gonna fit perfectly in here. Okay, so by the time we're gonna finish with these, they're gonna look amazing, trust me. So next thing I'm gonna do, I do like to use gaffer tape, and this is what I mean by that. This is gaffer tape. You can also use paper hinges, but I like this one for quickness. Sticky on one side, okay, and it's like a cloth type thing. Well, you can, I have those in different widths, and I've got different finishes, like this one, for example, glossy. I don't mind glossy for this project. They come in matte, different widths. I said that. Also, I've got some white ones for other projects. If I use some, for example, let's say some light colored cardstock, I would rather use white gaffer tape. And I'm gonna go around each one, so you're gonna have to choose which one is gonna be your front and which one is gonna be your back. At the moment it doesn't really matter, but I start in the middle and I put about midway, and I go around my box. But as I said, if you don't have it, that's completely fine, because you can always use paper hinges. This is just so much more quicker than paper hinges. And over here I will cut it like so. And now I'm gonna do my corners. It is very important you hide corners. So I'm making a slit a little bit at an angle, not too big and not too small. This is gonna give our corners a nice finish, and it's gonna look really nice. And next thing I'm doing, I'm taking it and I pop it in like so. I will do this on all 4 corners, and this is why I like this tape. Has already sticky thing on the back of it. Super quick, super easy. Next we're gonna do, so what I'm doing, pressing and folding, pressing and folding. Do all 4 sides as well, pressing and folding like so. As I said, super quick and easy. And yes, when it comes to throwing boxes away, I'm like, no, like my husband knows by now. He's like, no, do you want this box? So I look at it, I assess the dimensions of it, think what I can make out of it, and then I say, yeah, I'll keep that box. So this is what we've got. Okay, I'm not gonna do the bottom yet because I'm gonna glue these two together, and then after I'm gonna do the whole lot for sturdiness. So I am going to do second one the same way. Second box is done, and you really want to go ahead and burnish it all around, outside and inside, and edges as well, so they look nice. Okay, so I have here on the left from me another box that I started to make, the same box, Dentasticks, and that one is gonna be for A5 storage, and I will show you later on. So instead of this one is gonna, because it's gonna hold A6 like so, I'm gonna glue together this way, and I'm gonna use it this way, but that one there I have on the side, and it's full up at the moment, so I'm not gonna show you that because it's not finished yet. I will use this side, and this way it is a bit large for A5, yeah, but I will use it for A5 stamps. And you can actually, I will have a look, maybe I'm gonna make a divider and put A6 on the side, something like that, or maybe put stencils, DL stencils are gonna go perfect on the side. However, I like to keep things together, but you get an idea. So you can either use it this way, or I'm gonna be using it this way, whichever way you like. So my next step is, and I'm gonna have a look which is my dodgy side, the one I cut a little bit. This one is gonna go on the inside, and yes, this one is gonna go on outside. I need back to back, so this is my back here, and this is going to be my back there. So I want back, this joint, both of them to be together on one side so it doesn't show. Next I'm gonna take my glue gel, my good old glue gel. However, you can also use some double-sided tape. I mean, it depends what quality double-sided tape you have. And I will put few strips of double-sided tape just because I can, why not? Put those. However, you can just use glue for this step, and I will probably cut it with scissors. That's better. So it's completely up to you, really. What do you want to use? I'm gonna use both. It's not gonna harm anyone, because when I'm gonna be doing finishing, using this gaffer tape, the bottom of it, I will join them both together. That's why I haven't done the bottom yet, only done the top. And peel it off, peel it off. I'll save my nails and use Sentimentally Yours pocket tool. You can find pocket tools on Honeypot Crafts Co. UK if you're interested. And they're coming in set of 3, I believe. Have a browse. Links are in the description below, as always. So, now I'm going to put glue gel. I know glue gel is gonna hold extremely well everything. And now I will have a look again. This is my back, this is my back. Stack them together. Make sure they are aligned. And yes, they are. So this is what I've got. And because I did put double-sided tape inside, it's not moving already. So it got stuck where the double-sided tape was. Because glue gel, it takes time for glue gel to dry. And it looks good to me. Now I'm going to turn it this way, put heavy book on top, and I'm gonna leave it for a good couple of hours. Ideally you would want to leave it over the night if you can. If not, couple of hours, glue gel is gonna be dry and we can continue. While my other box is drying, and I did empty this one, the one was on the left from me, the one I'm gonna be using this way. That one is drying currently, so I'm gonna carry on doing this one, and it's exactly the same concept. So for that I want gaffer tape again, and where is my back? My back is joined in the middle, so that's fine. I'm just gonna have a look which way I want it. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one on the back, and exactly the same. I am going all the way around, about halfway. What I mean by halfway is this. So halfway, so we can fold it. Super easy to use this tape. Love it so much. And going to cut it. Like so. Again, we want beautiful corners. So I'm going in and cutting slightly away from the corner and slightly at an angle. So I will try to show it closer. And the last corner. I think I need to invest in another. I already have two lights over here, but the one on the right hand side, it's one of those ring lights that you put your phone in. It's good, but I think I need the same as this one. So yeah, might have to invest in another light so that you people, lovely people, can see it all better. And fold. And fold. And fold again. And do not forget to burnish it all. Very nice. Now you can see our corners are nice. Next I need to do this joint here. This one is easy. I'm just going to put tape across and cut it. And then the other side again. Tape across and then cut it. Don't forget to burnish everything. And now I'm going to do these four corners. I do not put edge to edge. Hopefully you can see that, because obviously my pattern paper is going to be covering all this, so I don't need it to be edge to edge. And I am going to do this to my all four corners. I will also do the same in all corners inside. It is a little bit more trickier to do the inside, okay, but I promise you, once you get the hang of it, it is easy. So I basically measured mine. It's about 4 inches. I go a little bit under, so I will cut 3 3/4. Okay, and then don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. So I basically line up the top and one side, and yes, it is not easy. It probably would be easier to do this step with your paper hinges, but as I said, once you get hang of it, it's quite easy. And now I'm gonna burnish it. So the corners are done, and now I'm going to do inside bottom bits, all of them as well. So again, I'm gonna measure it, and this one is 8 inches. This one is, I'm gonna do at 4¼ and I will be back. Inside of the box is all done now, and outside is done. The only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put another, I should have done one run of the tape from this side to this side, but I didn't, so I am just going to put another one on top and join these two, although they are glued together properly using glue gel and they're not going anywhere. I will just put this extra layer of tape because why not? Okay, so now for inside I will use just ordinary, for the bottom, ordinary black paper. So I'm gonna measure it, and it's 8, they both are gonna be 8 by, I'd say, 4¼ to cover all that. And these are my 2 pieces of black paper, nothing fancy. The thicker the better, of course, but it's gonna be on the bottom, just gonna cover the bottom of it. So this is gonna be fine. Before you glue them in, just make sure, pop them in and make sure they sit nicely, and if needed, just make some adjustments, cut things slightly smaller if they're a little bit too big. Now I am going to use the score tape, to glue it down, and just because it's quicker, I don't need to push on it too much or hold it for too long. And as you can see, the bottom of it is not even, so the tape is definitely gonna be a good choice in this particular case. And few across. I think 3 is gonna be more than enough. Like so. I will burnish it. Check it one more time. Check this one. Okay, I think this one sits better on this side. And tape backing off. No glue, extra glue needed, because obviously I'm going to store stuff in here, so it would be nice just to finish it with black paper so it looks nice, but in real life you're only gonna see the inside until you fill the box up. When the box is gonna be filled, you won't see it, and that is it. As you can see, slightly raised here. It doesn't bother me at all, and I will do the same to this side. Bottom is done and it looks good. I'm happy with that. So the sides, you decide yourself whether you want just a plain black cardstock to cover these sides. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with pattern paper inside as well as outside. So now it's the time for me to decide which pattern paper I want, because I have quite few storage things around me that are with all sorts of animal prints, like for example, oh, and I can't really lift that one. I will show you in the pictures in the end of the video. That one is my die cut storage, and I can't really lift it to show you. It's that heavy and it's that full. It's full up. So check the pictures in the end of this video. I will show you that storage box for my dies. And fun part is to decide which pattern paper I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to be using something autumn inspired, just because I love autumn so much. And yes, going to print it out, and we are going to carry on. My second box is dry now, and I've got two. So one I'm going to be using this way, another one this way, until I'm gonna change my mind. Whatever. And before I move on to the matting, these storage boxes, I thought of something. I thought to make the bottom of them sturdier, because obviously it's going to be heavy when it's going to be filled. And yes, we did glue it together, but still it's two separate parts, and there is a likelihood of it tearing. Maybe not, because obviously we've done a really good job joining them together. But to make it sturdier and make sure nothing falls apart in future when it's gonna be heavy and all full up, I decided to cut a piece of chipboard, two pieces of chipboard, one for each box, exact same measurement as width and length, and I will stick this on, and then I will do the tape all around the bottom. On this box I've already done the tape, so that's not a problem. I will still stick this one on, and I will go around with the tape again. So I have used double-sided tape. You can use glue, so I will put one aside for now. I will use you can use glue to glue it down if you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just using double-sided tape for quickness. And also this means then when you're going to be lifting it up, if you need to lift it up, you're going to be lifting a box that is going to have one continuous bottom layer. Okay, so that just, it's going to make it a bit sturdier, and I decided to do that. However, there is no such extreme need for that. but I know that mine is going to be heavy, and if I decide to store dies in there, it is going to be extremely heavy. So I want it to be as practical and long lasting as well. So why not, if I've got some chipboard, and just gonna have to line it up. Like so. I will burnish it, and I didn't put double-sided tape all over because there is no need for that. And now I will take my gaffer tape again, and I'm just gonna go around the bottom. I will put a joint over here. Somewhere. And it will be exactly the same as we've done before. I will do my corners first, and I will do exactly the same my second box, and I will be back. Next, I did cut a piece of black card to mat the bottom of the box. This one measures basically 1/4 inch smaller. This is how I usually mat everything majority of the time. So if I cut it 1/4 inch smaller than what it measures, then it's gonna give me a nice 1/8 inch border over here, and that's what I'm doing next, so that it does look nice from the bottom as well. Nothing fancy, you don't need no pattern paper on the bottom. You can if you want, really, but you are not really gonna see it. So if you don't really want to do this step, that's completely fine. You don't have to, but I do like to have this proper finished look if I'm doing something. So this is going on here now. Just have to make sure it's all nice and even, or near enough. Okay, I'm happy with that. So I will burnish it, especially the edges. Make sure you burnish properly edges, or you can use glue, that's completely fine. And my two boxes are done now. So for pattern paper, I decided to go with autumn inspired, and one box is going to have these beautiful papers, and these are digital papers from Paper Phenomenon. This particular paper collection is called Harvest Gold. I absolutely love these colors. So first of all, I printed full pages, and then I decided to change them slightly in Photoshop. So I've done them slightly smaller and to my size, the images that I wanted, and this is what I ended up with. So I'm gonna put this to a side for now. These are gonna be my side images, front and back, and inside. Look at this beautiful plaid. Love it. So one box, Harvest Gold from Paper Phenomenon digital collection. Another collection I'm going to be using on my second box is called Fall Days, and this is a digital collection from Paper Phenomenon as well. Look at all this detail. Love, 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 love. And also edited it a little bit in Photoshop, resized it, and chose the images I want for sides, front and back. I'm off to mat my boxes, and I will see you shortly. Both boxes are looking beautiful now, so check this out. Absolutely love this prints. So these are my sides and back, fall weather, and inside you can always mat this with just plain black. I decided to go with just neutral papers for inside. Still very beautiful, as you can see. Love, love, love these prints. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is one box. I'll show you my second one now. So fall inspired as well. Sides and back, and inside matted with this beautiful plaid paper. Looking good, looking really, really good. And now what I'm gonna do next is, let me just quickly have a look which one I want front, which one I want back on each one. Okay, now I am bringing my little hardware box, and I need some feet. So I have some feet here. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, what else? I don't want these. These are a bit too high for this project. Oh, what's this? Interesting. Okay, I need to top up on some things. I think I need to get some handles, metal handles. I've got some of these as well. They would look nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, not liking these much. I've got these beautiful legs as well. Elephant type, but they won't match this project. I've got these, don't want this. these are a bit too bulky. I've got them on another box. One of these I'm after. I think I only have one handle left, which is really disappointing because I wanted to put two handles on both boxes, and I don't think I've got any more. I think that one is the last one. It's a shame. What's this? No, it's a real shame because I'm gonna have to finish second box. What's this? This is a lock. Don't need that. This is a hinge. Don't need that. I need to get some more hinges as well. Okay. So all these can go back. What's this? Nope. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use these ones. I like these. So I need 8 of those. Oh, I'm so upset that I only have one handle. It's okay. I will just gonna have to order some more. For now, this will have to do. So I'll show you. I want to use this one over here so it looks nice, and I'm gonna have to order the same ones. And let me have a look quickly at the, these are 76 millimeters. Okay, I'm gonna have to order the same one for here, so it's got that proper nice finished look, but it's gonna have to wait. So feet, talking about the feet, they're gonna go like so, and I will be using glue gel to do that, to attach my feet. However, before I discovered the glue gel, I always used to put my feet on glossy accents, which was absolutely perfect. The only thing with glossy accents is you have to let it dry over the night, and that's not a problem. And I will leave it to dry upside down. I'm not gonna touch it for a good few hours. I think it looks very nice. I love to put feet on all my boxes. And you don't need much glue gel. Well, you can see how much I put. Not much at all. So I really put in the corners. And now I'm just gonna check it. I have a little bit of excess glue gel coming out of here. So I'm just gonna carefully wipe it. I don't want it to show. I don't mind it showing underneath, but I don't want it to show over here. Then I'm gonna have to wipe it a bit better. So yeah, if you don't have glue gel, just use glossy accents. Exactly the same. Glossy accents is an amazing glue. Amazing glue. Just make sure that you're gonna leave it to dry over the night. So I'm just quickly going to check where else I have to wipe it. And I will leave it upside down for a few hours. Going to do the same to my second box. So, oh, look at these prints. How beautiful are they? Oh my god, I love these mushrooms. So I print all my digital papers. I always print on matte photo paper. It does give you the best results, no doubt about that. It can be a bit pricey, but the quality is absolutely amazing. So matte photo paper, and I personally use, the one I use is 150 GSM, which is not too thick, not too thin. I'm happy with that. When I just started using that paper, I thought it's gonna be a little bit too thin, but it turned out to be perfect. Whether I'm making cards or mini albums, absolutely perfect weight of the cardstock, of the photo paper to print on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Love, love, love it. Oh my god. Love it so much. Now have to wipe again. I will wipe the glue gel, because glue gel, when it dries, it leaves that gloss, and I don't need any gloss on here. I need to do this one as well, on both sides, and checking last one from this side. Okay, now what am I going to do is I'm going to have coffee, lunch, and leave these two boxes to dry for a good couple of hours. I would probably say, to be on the safe side, I'm gonna leave it to dry for 3 hours. I finally got my handles. These are the ones. I ordered, and I got it from Amazon, pack of 10, 10 for £10. Reviews were not very good. Let's put it that way. It was something like 3.5 stars out of 5. But for what I'm intending to use them for, they're absolutely perfect, because I'm not planning on pulling on them or anything. So yeah, got these ones from Amazon, next day delivery, 10 for £10, because I did have this one and I did really like it, but only had one left, and I really wanted both my boxes to match. So here they are, both of them. And I did use my good old glue gel to glue them on. Also, as you can see, some brads in here. What I've done is took a brad. It's quite long, so I didn't need it to be that long. I just took my scissors, snipped it, left just a tiny bit so that I could put some glue gel in these holes here. Hopefully you can see that. I did put some glue gel in these holes, and obviously snip this one and set my brads on here, so it just, you know, has nice finished look to it. And this is the storage box. One I'm going to be using for A6, whether it's going to be stamps or dies, and another one A5. And hopefully you did like this tutorial, and pictures are coming. As always, in the end of the video, I will just quickly show you that, for example, how it all fits. This sunflower parade stamps. Look how beautiful it is. And this is A6 size, so all A6 stamps are gonna go in here. And if you want to use it, let's say this way, and then I'll take a couple from here. Floral curio also fit perfectly. You do have a little gap, so you either can do a separate compartment over here. I don't think I will, because another thing is that, let's try it out. I think, oh my god, yes, your A5, sorry, not A5, your 8x8 embossing folders, Feels embossing folders, they fit perfectly in here. Amazing. So I'm soon due to buy some more tooth sticks for our dog. And I will be on the hunt for this sturdy cardboard box of tooth sticks, because I'm gonna be making some more. I do have one box left, but I believe I'm gonna need another one, and I will come and share with you. All gonna be done by the same precept, so it's you know how to make those now, and hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and it's something what you can do using what you've got at home, because it doesn't have to be pedigree toothstick box. It can be any other box. It's just that it has to be from sturdy cardboard. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye.